Hey there, Taurus. It's Jen here. I am doing your reading for August. So thank you so much for joining me. I didn't do any channeling yet. We'll just see what comes up while I'm shuffling here. But just to orient you, in August, we start out August with the sun in Leo, and it moves into Virgo near the end, towards the end of the month. On August 8th, nice. You just had a card flip out, and it's a good one. There's a full moon in Leo on August 8th. Sorry, new moon in Leo on August 8th. And a full moon in Aquarius on August 22nd. So we are doing Taurus. I just did Virgo, so another earth sign, fixed to earth. I just heard you're looking good. So I don't know if you've been working out or changed things up or maybe did a little shopping. Maybe did like a makeover. Yeah, some of you may have really, maybe if you're going back to the office, the bottom of the deck, people are going to be like, you look so good. Although I don't know if we can compliment people, to be careful. I just get this general sense of feeling better. I feel as though maybe you feel free of something that was really weighing you down or stressing you out, or you felt like holding you back. And for a fixed sign to feel held back, maybe it went on longer than it should have, just because of, the comfortableness. We need the fixed signs, when you look at the seasons, to settle into whatever season we're in. We need Leo. We have that new moon on August 8th in Leo to settle into summer so that our crops can grow, right? So that we have something to harvest. There's a purpose for that. No, let's just pause a moment. We don't have to, constant change isn't necessarily helpful. We need to be able to settle in and absorb the moment and experience it. But I believe there has been a transition, or a transition is coming. I feel like it already happened, to release something. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, which is a change in thinking, a change in perspective. It ushers in, a new idea, a new something. And I'm also feeling some fire energy where you're excited about this. Like, once it's happened, there may have been a lot of feelings and trepidation, or just deliberating on what to do, when to do it, all these things. But once it's done, I feel like it does feel like, a big relief, a burden's been lifted. And even if things are uncertain a little bit moving forward, you're still like, this is so worth it. The Magician. You want to manifest something. This is one of those dreams we have that is totally doable. So the person who wants to write a book, the person who wants to open their own business, these are all things you can do. Many other people have done them. You are not different. Your situation isn't so different that you can't do it. It's just finding the gumption, the gumption, to do it, to stick with it, to make a plan, to make it happen. If anyone can do it, an earth sign can, because you guys, you have that tenacity and that perseverance. But you kind of need, the Magician is all the elements. It's the cups, the emotion, the swords, the thoughts, the pentacles, the earth, the tangible things needed. And what did I miss? The fire, which is the passion, the drive. So the fire is kind of that final thing that pushes you to take action. So all of these things are in place for you right now. There's no other reason. If we wait till you'll hear people say, oh, the timing wasn't right, the timing wasn't right, the timing wasn't right. And yes, sometimes that's true. But there are some situations where it doesn't ever feel like the timing's perfect for one reason or the other. And sometimes you just have to, that is an excuse, kind of. There's some sort of barrier there that fear-based thinking is really holding you back. You have everything to move forward now with whatever your plan is. Okay, so there may be some element of worrying about what other people think and allowing that to hold you back. So there comes a point in our lives, and this can happen at any time, no matter how young or how old, we realize that when we make a decision in our life, there are certainly plenty of people that want to offer their opinion, friends, family, whomever. But if we make and it's wise to take other people's counsel, but their perspective on your situation is filtered through their life experience and what they would do and what their what visceral feelings and thoughts that appear, for what. So if they had tried to start a business in the past, for example, or their parent did and it failed, they think, oh, don't ever start your own business. They fail. And so they may be saying, oh, I don't think you should do that. But that's 100% based on what they've experienced. And maybe their parents were horrible business people or it was a terrible idea. It in no way means that yours will fail. But that's what happens. Or if you have a parent that's like, no, you need to go to college and get a job at a company with good benefits, a soul crushing job like I have. And so you're afraid if you don't, it's not only that if you don't take that path, they'll be upset. But if the path you want to take doesn't work out, then there's sort of that extra layer of, oh, I guess I told you so. Fuck all of that. So I think you're done with that. You're done with the worrying about that. And stepping into the emperor, being the emperor of your own life says, I'm the one that has to live with my consequences. It's not anyone else's business or it's my life. Because if you don't do something because of someone else's counsel, or you do something their way instead of the way you thought it should be done, and it doesn't work out, they're not there going, oh, I counseled you wrong. They're kind of like, well, you didn't have to do what I said. So you realize you need to pick the decision that's right for you and that you can handle and manage the consequences. Now, some people always do what other people say because then they can say, hey, I was doing what such and such said. So that's kind of another side of that coin. But with the magician and the emperor, it's really stepping into your own power. And was it Virgo? There's a maturity here, accepting responsibility for your life and the decisions you make. 5 of Pentacles. So either you or someone in this situation have been held back or is trying to hold you back because of a poverty mentality. there's some sort of maybe generational insecurity over money, or which isn't trivial. I mean, it is important to, someone's got to pay the bills, right? That Capricorn energy. Someone's got to keep the lights on. Someone's got to feed everyone. So it's not that those are not important considerations, but the Five of Pentacles is the fear-based thinking. Yeah, it's the worst case scenario, and it can hold us back from really stepping into our power. So I'm going to pull a few more cards. I've been doing that, it seems like, for everyone, just to see if we can get another layer of information here. Powerful, powerful month for you guys, Taurus. I just got, maybe you're feeling guilty. Maybe you live with someone and you're breaking up, or you have a roommate that just is kind of holding you back for where you are in your life. You may be worried about maybe they really don't stand on their own, and you feel like you're providing security and you're concerned about what will they do, but we can't we have to allow other people to live their lives and make their mistakes and figure things out just the way we do. We don't want people telling us what to do and making decisions for us. That's kind of the whole point of the Emperor being out. So who knows, maybe by breaking up with someone or asking a roommate to move out, or you moving out and leaving the roommate, in whatever situation they're in, maybe that is the beginning of some sort of major growth for them, that it's going to put their journey on a whole nother path and level. And it may come with some hardship, but you can't stay with someone over guilt. I mean, in the long run, they would be more pissed about you wasting years of their life. I can't say that word today. So what else I don't know why I'm getting stuck on that. Page of Wands. I'm on a journey. Did we just talk about the Page of Wands, or was that the one before? So this is very entrepreneurial spirit. This is messages about work, communication. He's looking right at that Knight of Swords. So a change in perspective, a change in thinking. The Page of Wands is very enthusiastic, very inspired, very excited to do something. Tons of enthusiasm, tons of motivation. They are just ready to just charge forward with this new idea that the Knight of Swords is coming in. So you may have a friend or someone, co-worker. You may know someone that you guys have an idea for a business, for something that you can do. Maybe it's a book that had come up before, a band. You guys are musical. House flipping business, something. So it could be what's very earthy. Earthy's a landscaping business, a house flipping. Doing something that works on someone's house or land, or something with their money, some sort of entrepreneurial endeavor that you realize, hey, I can do this as my standalone. Nine of Pentacles. My gosh, who had that? I think Virgo may have just had that. So the Nine of Pentacles is confidence. This is the theme coming out for August. It appears to be is maturing, realizing the confidence that comes from taking responsibility for your life. And it can feel very out of control when we feel like we have to do what other people want, whatever, make decisions based on someone else's approval or what someone else wants, living and really getting focused on what do I want, and maybe taking some time alone. This I think also overlapped to Virgo, and doing something on your own, being alone, experiencing what life is like on your own, moving somewhere alone, um, where you're really standing on your own 2 feet. Nine of Cups. I think Libra had this. Your wish lays beyond your fear. Your in the insecurity we were talking about. That especially that earthly insecurity, and that is going to be a concern for the earth signs. That's going to be sort of the worry that holds them back is, what if I don't have enough money? What am I going to do for health insurance if you're in the US? What am I going to do for, you know what I mean? They're like, what about all these things? That makes me very insecure. But stepping into your power, going out on your own, going on this new journey, and pushing through this fear is the wish card. Whatever you want to do or manifest, whatever that is your dream come true, your wishes coming true. Ooh, Taurus, damn. Nice. Okay. Whew. That's a really good reading. Take care. Bye.